And a pleasant good Monday morning. It's the 7th day of June. Hope you all had a good weekend. Well, the second round is all set, Well, the Atlanta Hawks and the Brooklyn Nets win their first games of their respective Eastern Conference semifinals. The Clippers pulled it out last night in Game 7 of the first round against Dallas. And yes, the Clippers broke the streak after the road team won the first 6 games. Clippers pulled it out at home at Staples, and they will take on the Utah Jazz. So that means there's 8 teams left that are trying to win their first ever NBA championship. Yeah, and also make an appearance in the finals as well, Sometimes it's cool to see new faces, because everyone was used to seeing the Lakers, Spurs, or Warriors, Cavaliers, the Heat, teams that have dominated Boston. At least there's going to be a new NBA champion this year. The Clippers have never been to the conference finals. The Nuggets have never been to the NBA finals. The Utah Jazz last made it to the finals in 97 and 98 when they had John Stockton and Karl Malone. And Jerry Sloan was their coach. And the Phoenix Suns last went to the finals in 93, led by Charles Barkley. And that means one Western Conference champion will end a drought this year. Same thing goes for the Eastern Conference teams. The Bucks haven't been to the finals since 74. They haven't won a championship since 71. The Philadelphia 76ers have not been in the finals since 2001 when they had Allen Iverson. And they haven't won the title since 83 when they had Dr. J and Moses Malone. And then you had the Brooklyn Nets when they were the New Jersey Nets. They've been to the finals twice, but they lost both times. And then you have the Atlanta Hawks that haven't won the NBA championship since they were the St. Louis Hawks back in '58. So one team is going to win their first ever title, or another team is going to end a long drought. So it's good for the NBA, actually. Well, the Dodgers have lost 2 out of 3 in Atlanta in a rematch of the NLCS. So the Braves got a little bit of revenge by taking 2 out of 3 at home. Dodgers have an off day today. They head to Pittsburgh for a 3-game series, and Pittsburgh's one of the worst teams in baseball. And then the Angels had to settle for a split with the Seattle Mariners as they welcome the Kansas City Royals for a 3-game series. Just like last week, a team from SoCal will play a team from Missouri. Yeah, last week it was the Cardinals and the Dodgers. This week it's the Angels and the Royals. And the San Diego Padres split a 4-game series with the New York Mets, and they host 3 games against the Cubs. Meanwhile, the Cubs unfortunately lost 3 out of 4 against the Giants as they avoided a sweep at least, The Cubs would salvage the final game of the series. The Giants have an off day as well, as they have a mini 2-game series against the Rangers, which is a rematch of the 2010 World Series. That's when the Giants ended their World Series drought. Well, a happy birthday going out to Brian Anderson, who's one of the play-by-play announcers on TBS and TNT. And also a happy birthday to the late Prince Rogers Nelson, better known as Prince. Purple Rain. Yes, Purple Rain was one of his biggest hits, and it was the movie based on his biography. And also a happy birthday to the late Thurman Munson as well, the captain. It's going to be in the low 70s again today. It's about 70 degrees. It was 73 yesterday. We're going to have nice weather until the weekend. That's when the June gloom will disappear for a little bit. Then we're going to have warmer weather. Meanwhile, have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later. Amen.